let me ask you first, what is a wake party list?
You know that if I force somebody to sport, paano na yung free will? You know, ito ang party list ng kapatiran.
Welcome back sa Brothers Keeper podcast where we deep dive into the stories, journeys, and defining moments of our remarkable individuals. The episode for today is very remarkable and very monumental for me because sitting with us is one of the pillars of leadership, a legendary figure sa Kapatirang Triskelion, and a man who has witnessed decades of history. So let's please welcome and a round of applause kay Brother Guy Lopez.
Maraming salamat, Brother. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you. And thank you. We are it's really an honor to have you in the show, Guy. Let's take a trip to the memory lane, Guy. Back to the very beginning. What made you join the fraternity, and is there anyone who influenced you to join the fraternity?
Thank you. Definitely there was. It was my late brother, Sonny Lopez, who introduced me to the fraternity. No, he's considered the first Triskelion Kapampangan. He was UST 74. So I was then in third year high school when he used to tell me stories about Triskellion's Grand Fraternity. Kaya nung pagpasok ko sa UST noong 1976, hindi na ako nag-atubili. At I would also like to mention one thing. No, when I graduated in high school, that was maybe April of 1976. When my name was called sa stage, nagkasigawan. Tao gama yan. What? Akong ganun, nabigla ako. So ito pala yung mga kapangpangan Triskelions na recruit na rin ni Brother Sonny, no? Sila Benji Babanto, tapos Brother Butz Nievera, I still remember him from UP, also he was there. Sila Brother Ping Del Sario, Louis Caparas. Nag-ano sila, yung nabigla ako. Nagsigaw sila ng pangalan ng ating kapatiran. So, I was elated, no? I was surprised. I never expected that they were there to welcome me.
And that was what year, Guy?
1976.
It was your
April. That was the graduation of my in fourth year high school. Fourth year high school. So
enticed ka na, ano pa lang, high school ka pala, enticed ka na.
Yes, and just like what I said, no, there was one day I was maybe in third year high school when my brother Sonny went home. Well, siguro hindi naman ano sa atin. Binaba niya bigla yung kanyang pantalon. Okay. Pinakita niya sa akin yung kanyang mga blue and mga ano niya, alam na natin. Yes. Pinakita yung kanyang mga legs. Sabi ko, ano yan? Pumasok ako ng fraternity. Sabi niya, anong frat? Triskellion's Grand Fraternity sa UST. There. At that moment, I was already introduced to fraternity.
Yeah.
So I was in third year high school. Remember, that was maybe in 1975.
Grabe.
Yes. Ganun katagal yan.
Back then, kaya, have you first seen this na ikaw ay isa sa mga magiging icon, kumbaga? Or,
well, hindi natin naman malalaman kung ano yung darating. Pero, basta ang aking purpose, I would just enter the fraternity. Parang I was so excited to enter the fraternity. And hindi ko nalaman.
classic mo, no?
Yeah.
Classic na nararamdaman mo.
Oo.
Yes, I agree. And in the grand scheme of the fraternity, Guy, you're very well known sa lahat ng contributions mo, sa lahat ng efforts mo, empowering and making the fraternity strong doon pa man hanggang ngayon. Let's strip off all those titles and the history. Sino po talaga si Guy Lopez?
Well, Guy Lopez, simpleng tao lang si Guy Lopez eh. Actually, if you consider me as a person, introvert ako eh. Ako yung nasa pamilya na, yan yung kuya ko, maiingay yan. Ako daw yung sabi nga ng nanay ko, kawawa itong batang ito, ba't masyadong tahimik? Sabing ganun daw ng nanay ko nung bata pa kami. Kasi Yung mga kapatid ko, naglalaro sila. Ako nandiyan lang sa isang sulok, nag-o-observe lang ako sa kanila. Ganun yung personality ko, no?
So introvert and ano po ba, maawain po ba? Sadista po ba si Kuya Guy?
Yung maawain, masasabi ko sigurong ano ako, yung masyadong pusong mamon lang tayo.
Okay. Well, correct me if I'm wrong, Kuya Guy. I've asked a couple of brads, actually, brads and sis regarding who's Kuya Guy Lopez. Because I've only watched and seen you once. I saw you in TV and your name was really, really big back then. So, medyo amazed na ako. But asking and getting this information from the Kapampangans and other grads, they have, they mentioned that Guy Lopez is very maawain, a man of discipline, and Guy Lopez has a big heart. Is that correct po?
Well, siguro mahirap magsalita kung ako yung manggagaling sa akin. Pero if you're looking back at my naman, may mga track record naman siguro tayo yung at the forefront, especially kapag may mga calamities. Hindi pa man ako premier, naunguna tayo dyan. Even sa aming in our community. What was that biggest typhoon sa Bicol in
Yolanda.
2006?
Yolanda.
I was there. I was the president of ng Philippine Waterworks Association. Nagdala kami ng mga nagdala kami ng mga goods. At ginamit din natin, of course, under our ng Triskelions Grand Fraternity as one of the donors, no. That was the time I met Mayor Noel Rosal, si Vice Mayor Salazar, Herbie Domingo, mga Bicolano politicians na mga brad yan. Sa kanila natin tinurn over itong mga dinala natin.
Really? So you were working side by side with these politicians before, back before pa?
Actually, I didn't work with them. I just had the chance to deliver the goods. No, deliver the goods because alam natin, narinig ko kasi sa TV, hindi na raw mapasok yung Bicol. Sabi ko, bakit ka ako yung lahat kung pwede tumulong. So yung aking impulse was, ano kaya magagawa natin? So nag-mobilize ako.
So may katotohanan pala tong sinasabi ng mga brad and sis regarding Kuya Guy Lopez. And another question kay Guy, this is out of the blue, I just remembered. How do you relate yourself with the ITAS?
ITAS?
Yes.
Sino?
Yeah.
Well, masasabi natin, I'm also an environmentalist, no? Ang mga ITAS na to dito sa Angeles City, since together with Brad Sunny Lopez, kasi he was then the Public Affairs and Information Officer of the CDC, itong mga ITAS na to, malapit sa Clark yan. Part of the indigenous people, no?
Yes.
They are still existing here, no? They are the original inhabitants of Angeles City. So, ang ginagawa namin, nagano tayo dyan, at na tumutulong tayo sa kanila, na nagbibigay tayo ng mga konting tulong, sabihin natin, no? Well, up to now, tuloy-tuloy pa rin yan, yung pagtulong natin.
Yes, and that's, I'm having goosebumps because I also asked that question, what makes Kuya Guy different to other brads? Ay, naku, mahal na mahal niya yung mga ITAS.
I'll have to give credit to our parents, no? Yung tumulong ka sa kapwa mo, yung gano'n. Which is also, kung titignan mo yung kapatiran, di ba, dapat gano'n din. Yung principle ng kapatiran, magtulungan.
Yes.
Tulungan mo yung mga brads mo, pero hindi natatapos yung pagtulong sa kapatiran. Kailangan lalabas ka rin sa community. Ganon siguro yung natin.
Dapat talaga. And that's why I guess the Pampanga is now this strong because of you. And speaking of that, you just recently celebrated your 47th anniversary ng Holy Angels University. And you being a Triskelion for 50 years. Congratulations again to you guys.
Thank you.
I can't imagine, abot kaya tayo ng 50 years ng Triskelion. Di ba? We're very lucky. Yan, ilan lang yung mga yan. Kuya Mike Molino, Kuya Guy Lopez, and yung iba, hindi pa yata dumidikit yung edad nila sa edad ninyo. So,
That's true.
yeah, and you're very blessed. Kaya gaya, sabi nga nila, those who have gray hairs, the gray hair is a crown from God. Na you are blessed to live a life that long. Yeah. So, talking about Holy Angels, it's very evident po kasi when I check Facebook very evident na napakalakas po nila na nakikita ko na very solid. So, can you tell us more about that, Kuya Guy? From Holy Angels University to, what do you call that? Angeles City Council to One Pampanga. How did that happen?
Well, just like what I said, no, I entered the fraternity in 1976 sa University of Santo Tomas. And then nagkaroon ng time yan ng bandang 78, 79. I plan to go abroad. Mag-abroad ako, basta ang nasa isip ko yung tutulong ako sa nanay ko kasi my father died there a few years back. So, parang gusto kong tumulong. Well, ang nangyari, hindi ako natuloy. So, yung hindi ko pagtuloy na yan, nag-drop nga ako sa school sa Holy Angel, sa UST at that time. Ang nilagay ko sa isip ko, nagalit ang kuya ko, ba't ka nag-drop, sabi niya. Ba't ka nag-drop? Hindi ka naman kailangan mag-drop, mag-aral ka, sabi. Kaya naman na, matatapos ka. Kaso, but the rest, talagang nakapag-decide na ako. I became impulsive siguro, na bigla ako nag-drop ng school. Then, came school year 79, 80, mag-transfer na ako dito sa Holy Angel. So, nung pag-transfer ko dito sa Holy Angel, ang nangyari noon, I talked to my brother Sunny, kila Brad Benji Babanto, Louie Caparas, Bing Del Rosario, Dan Garcia, si Mario Cruz of University of the East at si Dr. Alex Ortega. Tulungan niyo ako, pagtayo tayo ng chapter sa Angeles or sa Holy Angel. Pagkatapos doon, iwan niyo na ako kung nang bahala ako. So, they said the rest was history. Sinabi nila, the loss for UST was the gain for Holy Angel. Pero, yun naman tayo, hindi naman tayo talaga nakalimot sa kapatiran. Talagang ang ating mga layunin doon is to spread the Triskelions Grand Fraternity, introduce it dito sa Angeles.
And the rest is history.
And the rest is history, sabi.
Wow. What can you advise or a piece of advice po siguro? Marami din kasi ng mga organizers nagfa-found ng chapter or nag-organize ng chapter, but later on it's crumbling down or hindi na nag-progress. Ano po yung sekreto?
Well, if we have the principles of our fraternity inherently sa ating puso, puso lahat yan. Puso lahat yan. And consistency, the love for the fraternity, very important yan. Kami, natatanong nyo siguro, 50 years, ba't nandito pa kami?
Yes.
Because of those principles that were instilled upon us. So, sa puso, sa isip, at naging consistent tayo through the years. Ang masasabi lang natin, talagang mahalin natin ang kapatiran. Dahil ako, lagi kong sinasabi, ang kapatiran kailanman, hindi ka ituturo ng masama ng kapatiran. Ang nagkakamali tao. But the fraternity, it was never wrong. It was the people who commits the mistakes.
Yeah.
Hindi naman ang kapatiran. So just follow those principles. Parang it is a way of life.
Exactly.
It is
I agree, kuya. Like if you just follow the tenets and code, hindi ka magkakamali. Wala naman tinuturong mali doon.
Hindi ka maliligaw.
Spoken like a leader. Thank you for that advice, kuya guy. And another question I have is, you have reigned or held the highest ranks of leadership. I just want to know, when you were the national premier of our fraternity, what was your vision as the national premier, and what was your goal during that time?
Well, I keep always telling this, no. Ako yung biggest, ko pa talaga is to unite the fraternity once again. Kasi old school tayo eh. We were still, during those days, ang alam natin is one fraternity, one family, one spirit. Hanggang ngayon, nandiyan pa rin yan. In spite of the fact na alam natin a generation of Triskelions doesn't know already the meaning of one fraternity, one family, one spirit. Kasi nagkawatak eh. Kung pwede lang sana, na ako, I have been consistent with that. Lagi kong sinasabi na sana magkaisa pa tayo. Even now, I'm still dreaming na sana in our lifetime, magkikita pa natin na magkakaisa ang kapatiran.
I really wish din Kuya Guy. Unfortunately, I'm sorry for what I'm gonna say. But diba, ang alam ninyo, one fraternity, one brotherhood, or
One family.
ang iba po ang alam na 1,000. Sorry. So, yan. That's a sad reality that some of our members looks into what gain can they get from the organization rather than what they can provide or give the organization.
Well, sabi nga ni John F. Kennedy, tayo, ginamit naman natin sa family ay sa fraternity. Think of what you can do for the fraternity and not what the fraternity can do for you. Dapat ganun ang way of thinking natin eh.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, ayun. Sana po may mga natutunan kayo so far. And about your advocacy, Kuya Guy, let me ask you first, what is Awake Party List?
Well, awake, yeah. Spell natin yung AWAKE. It is an acronym of Awareness of the Keepers of the Environment. It is environmental,
Oh,
which is my premier advocacy. Hanggang ngayon,
okay.
you can still see me planting trees. You can still see me in some seminars na nagsasalita about the environment. Hanggang ngayon, kahit na sinasabi nilang natalo ako sa eleksyon, patuloy yung aking advocacy. Yan ang sinasabi ko na pag yun, ang prinsipyo nasa puso mo, hindi mawawala sa iyo yan.
But have you ever, I want to clarify, Kuya Guy, is you being compared to another party list claiming to be the official party list of the fraternity? Did you also claim that Awake Party List was the official party list of the Tau Gamma Phi back then?
Well, yun ang nakakatawa. Never did I claim that the Awake Party List is the official party list of the fraternity. And in fact, I even say this before. I said it before, hindi ito party list ng kapatiran. But siguro it just so happened since I was then the national premier. Kaya in-incorporate nila yan sa ating kapatiran.
Okay.
Pero I never said that. Not even in any as a meeting na sinabi ko, ito ang party list ng kapatiran.
And have you ever also forced anyone
Oh.
to have that Awake logo or seal to be side by side with the Tau Gamma Phi seal?
Never did I do that. Pero siguro, ako palagay ko, yung talagang naniniwala sa atin, ginagawa siguro nila yon. Pero sabi ko, wag yan. Wag ganun. Kasi, ayaw ko ma-identify itong Awake sa ating kapatiran. Kasi why? Kapag na-identify yan, paano yung other people who advocates for the environment?
Yes.
Eh di ina-isolate mo na yon. Kung maiisip nila ito, kapatiran pala to, fraternity pala to. So paano yung mga iba na paano naman yung iba na
members.
Yes. And also the other from the community. Marami tayong mga advocates ng environment. So yun pa lang, ina-isolate mo na yon. Kasi parang kung ina-identify mo ito sa kapatiran, parang exclusive yan. Kayo lang. So yan, hindi ko talagang hindi ko ginawa yan. Tsaka I would also want to say one thing.
Mhm.
If I ginamit ko yung TGP
Yes.
na acronym, na name, pwede. Why? Tagapangasiwa ng gawaing pangkalikasan. Kung
Oh,
ginamit ko yun,
alright.
pwede. Pero hindi ko ginamit.
Why?
Kasi nga sabi ko, hindi nga fraternal, I don't like it to be identified with the fraternity. Kasi, parang pag sinabi mong fraternity yan, parang nagiging masyadong exclusive na yan eh. Hindi all-encompassing. Eh, yung advocacy sa environmental, ang kalahatan yan eh. Whether you are a fratman, whether you are a religious leader, whether you are a millionaire, whether you are from the lower ranks of society, we are all part and parcel of this environment that we must protect.
I agree.
So we must be together doon.
So, just to clarify again, Kiga, you never claimed that the Awake Party List is the party list of the fraternity.
Never.
You also never claimed, sorry, that, or you never forced anyone or a brother to support.
Do you know that if I force somebody to support, paano nila yung free will?
That's a violation of,
That's a violation of free will.
yes.
Di ba? So we are violating many principles of the fraternity if we are doing this. No? Strength, free will, and brotherhood.
And they're subject to their own
Yes.
opinion and
Or, yes.
so if you're saying if you are an officer of the fraternity and you force your members, nasasakupan mo to have this decision because I am your leader, you are already violating their rights as a citizen of the Philippines and as a member of the fraternity.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Got that. Okay. And with your 50 years of wisdom and experience in your belt, your guy, leadership always comes with lessons. So if you can turn back time, sabihin na natin way back nung hindi ka pa member, would you do things differently?
Well, siguro, ang masasabi ko, yung sa division ng fraternity, siguro, there are things that we should have done na, I'm talking here of not one group, but all groups, no? Na ngayon naging dahilan to. Sana if we have been more patient, no? Patience, tapos yung talagang inisip natin yung yung talagang well-being ng kapatiran. Sana hindi nangyari. Pero, nagkaroon ng parang in the history of our fraternity, naging trigger happy. Yung hindi na nagkaroon ng okay, divide na natin yan. Well, the damage has been done. Sabi ko nga, isang generation ng ating mga brads, they don't know what's the meaning of one fraternity, one family, one spirit. Hindi na, nakakalungkot. Nakakalungkot talaga. Pero, siguro, hindi naman masama yung mangarap.
Okay.
May panahon naman talagang if we will be consistent with just the, to ituloy natin yung prinsipyo ng kapatiran. Ano ba yung kapatiran? That's family That's love, cooperation, unity, helping each other.
Yung talagang kapatid mo na parang, ganun nga. I remember, sorry, I just remember Kuya Mike Molino, when we had this podcast as well with him, tinanong namin siya backstage, Kuya Mike, why did you run for, or why did you join Kuya Guy Lopez sa Awake Party List? Ka-chapter ko yun
True.
Ka-chapter ko yun Nakikita ko
ako yung nakiusap sa kanila.
Yes.
Although, hindi puro brads yung mga kasama ko.
Yes.
Meron din mga advocates ng environment, sa water. Siguro, yung mga brads lang dito talaga is me and Brad Mike.
Yes.
Tapos, the rest, hindi na.
I mean, the love,
Also, the late brother, Ralph Barin, was also
Brother Ralph.
part of that.
I mean, what I'm saying is, yung kung ganun lang sana magmahalan pa rin yung mga brad, no? Kasi brad ko yan, tutulungan ko kahit hindi ko talaga linya yung ganyang larangan, ayoko maiwan si Jay That's what he told us. And that's nakaka-touch na, alam mo yun, parang
Kaya kung tinuwanan man lang yung roster ng Awake, hindi naman lahat mga brad yan. Hindi sila. Hindi sila kasi marami ring mga ibang tao na nandyan nakapaloob sa Awake, yung mga nominees. Marami.
And yeah, it really, is one of the legend na may matututunan kayo palagi na aral. The way he talks, the way he, carries himself, talagang saludo, Kuya Guy. And I just want to also ask you, what message can you give our members, the leaders? What is your message to what?
Well, ito ang masasabi ko sa ating present crop of leaders or yung mga darating na mga leaders. Ang isang pakakatandaan natin mga brads or sis, yung posisyon, matatapos yan. Mawawala yan. You cannot be forever a premier, a GenSec, a GovGen, a chairman, a GT. Sooner or later, you will leave your position. But if you have in your heart the principles of a true Triskelion, that's gonna be forever. And that is brotherhood, that's love, that is cooperation, that is caring for one another. If, of course, nandiyan din yung courage and bravery, huwag nating alisin yan. Pag yan, nasa puso nyo yan, kahit saan man kayo makarating, dala-dala nyo yan. And that is carrying the true spirit of a real Triskelion.
Thank you so much, Kuya Guy, for that wonderful message. Guys, Brad senses that's someone who has 50 years of leadership on his belt as a Triskelion. It is lumayuman, I can't say na nag-inactive kasi tuloy-tuloy eh. So that's someone, and it's a very, very beautiful message. And I hope that you learned from Kuya Guy and this show. And again, keep the fire burning. This is
Brothers Keeper. Like, follow, and subscribe. Okay.